Imagine this. You're having a near-death experience. You see a tunnel. A bright light beckons. You feel peace. You think it's heaven. But what if it's a trap? What if this comforting light is a sinister portal, designed to strip your soul and throw you back into the prison of Earth? This is the terrifying premise many researchers, including myself, are uncovering. We are not alone in this universe. Powerful, interdimensional entities manipulate our reality. They are the puppet masters and we are the puppets. They have many names: archons, reptilians, jinn. Their goal? To keep us enslaved in a never-ending cycle of suffering and rebirth. This is not science fiction, this is the hidden truth. Buried under millennia of deception. We are prisoners on our own planet, our life force harvested to fuel these parasitic beings. We are trapped in a matrix of control, a reincarnation trap that keeps us feeding our captors. But there is hope. By exposing this truth, we can break free. We can choose a different path, a path of awareness and liberation. Our planet, with its beauty and wonder, may seem like a paradise. But what if this is just a facade, a carefully constructed illusion? What if our experiences on Earth, our joys and sorrows, are all part of a grand manipulation? The theory of Earth as a prison planet is not new. Ancient Gnostic texts speak of the archons, malevolent entities who created our physical world to trap us. They feed off our negative energy, our fear, anger, and despair. This energy, known as Lush, sustains them. This concept is echoed in Buddhist teachings, which describe a cycle of suffering and rebirth that can only be broken through enlightenment. These ancient traditions, separated by time and geography, converge on a single, disturbing truth. We are not what we seem, and our world is not as it seems. We are multidimensional beings with immense potential, yet we are confined to this limited reality. We are like birds trapped in a cage, unaware of the vastness of the sky. But the bars of this cage are not physical. They are mental and spiritual, constructed by our unseen jailers. The idea of Earth as a prison planet might seem like a modern conspiracy theory, but the truth, as always, runs deeper. Our ancestors knew. They encoded this knowledge in myths, scriptures, and secret societies. The Gnostics, for example, believed that the material world was created by a flawed demiurge who sought to trap souls in ignorance. They spoke of Sophia, a divine feminine principle who tried to awaken humanity to its true nature. Buddhism, with its emphasis on escaping the cycle of suffering, also hints at this cosmic prison. The Buddha himself spoke of Mara, a tempter who uses desire and illusion to keep us bound to the material world. These ancient echoes resonate with modern research. Remote viewing, a CIA-developed technique for accessing information beyond the physical senses, has yielded startling data. Some remote viewers have described Earth as a prison planet controlled by malevolent entities. These accounts, spanning millennia and cultures, paint a consistent picture. We are not alone in this universe, and not all beings are benevolent. What do these unseen entities gain by keeping us imprisoned? The answer, as unsettling as it may be, is simple energy. They feed off our suffering. This energy, often referred to as Lush, is generated by our negative emotions: fear, anger, hatred, despair. The more we experience these emotions, the more we feed our captors. This concept was explored by Robert Monroe, a pioneer in out-of-body experiences. He described Earth as a Lush farm, where souls are recycled through reincarnation to provide a constant supply of energy to these parasitic beings. Think about it. Wars, famine, disease, poverty, violence. These are not just unfortunate events, but rather carefully orchestrated tools to generate Lush. They keep us locked in a cycle of fear and suffering, providing a feast for our unseen overlords. The evidence for the reincarnation trap and the Lush energy farm comes from various sources, each more compelling than the last. Past life regressions, for example, have revealed chilling accounts of souls being manipulated in the afterlife. People have described being coerced into returning to Earth, often with their memories wiped clean, to continue feeding the Lush energy grid. Remote viewing, as mentioned before, has provided independent confirmation of Earth's status as a prison planet. Viewers have described advanced technologies used to manipulate our perceptions and keep us trapped within this limited reality. Alien abduction research, though often dismissed as fringe science, also offers intriguing clues. Dr. Carla Turner, a prominent researcher in this field, documented cases of abductees being subjected to mind control and genetic manipulation, suggesting a deeper, more sinister agenda at play. These diverse sources, each with its own methodology and perspective, converge on a single, disturbing truth. We are not in control of our own destiny. We are pawns in a cosmic game, manipulated by forces beyond our comprehension. Section 6. Religion, opiate, or shackle? Religion, often seen as a source of comfort and guidance, may be one of the most insidious tools of control. By promising salvation or threatening damnation, religions reinforce the idea of an external authority that dictates our fate. Think about the common themes in many religions: a judgmental God, a need for redemption, a fear of hell. These concepts instill fear and obedience, making us more susceptible to manipulation. The promise of heaven, with its pearly gates and angelic choirs, may be nothing more than a sophisticated trap, a seductive illusion to lure souls into another cycle of servitude. The threat of hell, on the other hand, keeps us in line through fear, preventing us from questioning the nature of our reality. Of course, not all religions are inherently harmful. Many spiritual traditions offer valuable insights into the nature of consciousness and the importance of compassion. However, we must be discerning, questioning dogma, and seeking truth beyond the confines of organized belief systems. Section 7. Their web of deception. The reptilians and their ilk are masters of deception. They manipulate us in countless ways, using our own weaknesses against us. They prey on our fears, insecurities, and desires, keeping us distracted and divided. The media, controlled by these unseen forces, bombards us with fear-mongering propaganda, fueling our anxiety and keeping us in a perpetual state of fight or flight. This constant stress weakens our immune systems and makes us more susceptible to disease, further feeding the louche energy grid. The education system, rather than encouraging critical thinking and self-discovery, indoctrinates us with a narrow, materialistic worldview. We are taught to conform, to obey authority, and to value material possessions over spiritual growth. Even our entertainment is designed to distract us from the truth. We are bombarded with mindless distractions, from reality TV to violent video games, anything to keep us from looking within and questioning the nature of our reality. Section 8. Breaking free from the Matrix. The situation may seem dire, but there is hope. We are not powerless. We have the ability to break free from this matrix of control, to reclaim our sovereignty and fulfill our true potential. The first step is awareness. By recognizing the nature of the trap, we begin to loosen its grip. We can no longer be manipulated by forces we do not understand. The second step is knowledge. We must educate ourselves about the true nature of reality, exploring alternative perspectives and questioning everything we have been taught. The third step is action. We must take responsibility for our own evolution, raising our consciousness and connecting with our higher selves. We must reject fear and embrace love, compassion, and unity. Meditation, yoga, and other spiritual practices can help us quiet the mind, connect with our intuition, and access higher states of awareness. By raising our vibration, we make ourselves less appealing to these parasitic entities who thrive on low-frequency energy. Section 9. The time for awakening is now. We are at a crossroads in human history. The choices we make today will determine the fate of our species. We can either remain enslaved in this matrix of control, or we can rise above it and claim our birthright as free and sovereign beings. The time for complacency is over. The time for awakening is now. We must question everything, trust our intuition, and connect with our higher selves. Share this information with others. Spread the word far and wide. The more people who awaken to the truth, the weaker the grip of these parasitic entities becomes. The truth may be unsettling, but it is also empowering. We have the power to break free from this prison planet and create a new reality based on love, compassion, and unity. The future is in our hands.